Hello everybody, I'm Polo here. Thank you for joining me. On the table today, we're going to take a quick tabletop look at the HK45. The reason I'm showing you this pistol is because although the pistol itself is not a new concept, it's been around for quite a bit, but this combination between the FDE grip from HK, not Cerakoted by a third party, this has never been imported to the US until my friends over at the Sportsman's Loft in North Dakota brought them into the country. They brought in a batch, I don't remember exactly how many, but 10, 20, whatever it was. But that's it. That's the only time they've been imported to the US because HK themselves didn't bring them in. So I wanted to show you this. For our friends over at YouTube, I want to show you that the gun is unloaded, although there is a snap cap in there. And for our sensors that don't know much about firearms in any way, this is not a live round. This will not fire. It's just simply to protect the trigger mechanism in the pistol when you dry fire. Maybe you want to look up what that is. Anyway, but since we got the mag out, it's H&K mag, a little bit anemic at 10 rounds capacity considering the size of the pistol, but it's very nice. You get 2 of them, which is also nice. And before we put this in, let you walk around the pistol a little bit. And if you want more details exactly about the history of the HK45 and how it came to be and really technical stuff on this pistol, I may suggest that you check out Small Arms Solutions channel. He does a fantastic job at researching the historical facts and technical facts about the pistol and how it evolved from one model to another and how the military contracts came to be, and he does a fantastic job. So check him out, Small Arms Solutions, and you can get a lot of history. But this was originally designed at the request of the US military, and that was to replace the Beretta M9 as the sidearm of the US military. There was a point back then that the military was considering going back to 45 ACP, but because of costs and other reasons that, again, you can check out at the Small Arms Solutions channel, the idea was scrubbed. But there are other police forces and military forces around the world that did adopt the HK45. So my understanding is this was originally the brainchild of Larry Vickers and Ken Hackathorn, and they originally had approached HK to build a new 1911. But at the time, HK thought that there were just too many 1911 manufacturers around the world, and they didn't really want to go in that direction. When they decided to go ahead with a project, then what HK did is they took the ideas from Larry Vickers and Ken Hackathorn together with what they already had out in the market, which was the HK USP, the HK P30, and put it all together with some features of the 1911, and the HK45 was born. I think it's got a much better trigger than the P30, much better trigger, and the grip angle is almost identical to a 1911. We already talked about that it's got a 10+1 capacity. You get 2 mags. The weight of this pistol comes in at 31.2 ounces with an empty mag. It is long. It comes in almost 8 inches long. It is almost 6 inches high. The width of it is 1.5 inches, and that is going to the outside of the controls. It comes with a 4.46 inch cold hammer, 4.46 inch cold steel hammer forged polygonal rifling. I need a little bit more coffee before I spit that out again. And of course, a single action, double action. The safety, it's also a decocker, which is here. So it's very nice. You can have it here as a safety. And it's, to me, for my hands with this size, medium-sized hands, with this size grip, it just fits fine. It's not in the way. It's a very positive, the focus catch up. It's a very positive safety. And if you go all the way down, then it also decocks the hammer. And you're ready to go. So now you're in double action, single action, and we're going to put a YouTube snap cap. And while we do that, And you can see here, I just put a snap cap. So right here on the extractor, you see the red that popped out. So that just tells you that you do have a round in the chamber. There you go, you can see it better right there. So taking a look at the trigger in double action, single action. In double action, it's quite heavy, and it's, in my scale, was pushing close to 12 pounds. But then in single action, let's do it this way. It's very smooth. It goes almost to the back of the grip. There's no resistance until you actually hit the wall. And once you hit the wall, you put almost 6 pounds of pressure, at least in this one, and it breaks very nicely. So if we're going to take a look at the reset, see if I can do it. There we go. Then it's going to pop out there. So you can feel it. It's tactile. It's definitely audible. And there we go again. So once again, a polymer grip. And this has been referred to by some other channels. I don't know who exactly came up with this, but as the Batman grip, and you can see why. Unlike other HKs, the side panels are not replaceable, but you can replace the rear strap. The rear panel, I'm sorry. Okay. There you go. So by simply popping this pin out, you can slide it and replace it. Going up here, you got the mag release, which is the paddle style, which in nature, it becomes ambi. So you can operate it from either side. And this thing is just, look at this, the mags just fly out of there. It's absolutely amazing. And even when you put it upside down, we already know that the pistol is unloaded, so relax. Look at that. It is absolutely, it's one of the best that I've seen. And here you got your controls, your slide stop, slide release. And it's also your takedown lever. You got a full rail up here with 4 1913 slots. And moving up here, and we already talked about the slide. It's got nice serrations, discreetly marked serrations front and back. They're pretty positive. They're not very sharp, but they definitely do the job. I love the angle in the front of the gun. Now going up here, the sights, you do not have night sights in this particular model, but they're the ones with the fluorescent paint. Let me see if I can do this. And so when you hit them with a light for a little bit, they glow brighter than any night sight that I have. You see that? They're just really, really bright. Oops, sorry. I'm trying to do this. There you go. So they do a great job. I like the sights. And some people say, well, they're only going to work for about 20 minutes once you hit them with a light. I hit this with a light last night, put it away in the safe. This morning when I went to take the pistol out, they were still glowing. Now, they were dim, but I could still see them. So none of this 20-minute stuff. Just letting you take a look at the other side of the pistol. The one thing that the Sportsman's Loft wanted to do, the guys that brought these pistols in, is because they were never imported, and for the collector market, they didn't want to ruin the pistol putting the importer, slapped across the side of the barrel or anything like that. So it was unbelievably, what's the word I want to use? Clever. You're going to see, I don't know if this is going to work. You can see there in this little ledge where my finger's going to be. You can see the writing there. That's where they put the importer. I think that is very, very cool. That way they didn't ruin the pistol itself with import marks. So that's a quick look at the HK45. Mainly I just wanted to give you a quick walk around and show you the grip color. And if it's something that you would like to own, if you're an HK guy, if you just want something different that not everybody else is going to have, this may be something you may want to call the guys over at the Sportsman's Loft in North Dakota, and hopefully they may still have some of these. I was talking at my local gun shop with a guy that was there that is an HK collector. He's a big HK guy. He had never seen this before. He wanted to buy it right there on the spot from me. Nope, didn't happen. But here you go. Let me know what you think of it. Let me know what you think of the HK45. It also has, I wanted to back up a little bit, it has a really nice recoil reduction system inside with a polymer buffer that, let's go back before I start doing that. I wanted to show you this. The snap cap out of there. Sorry, the focus is going to play crazy with me. But you just go like this, and this is probably going to cause the video to get demonetized by YouTube, but that's okay. Punch this through. You just pull this out. It's actually very easy to do, but not when you're around a tripod. But when you go like this, let's just take a look at the inside since we're here before we say our goodbyes. I'm sorry that I'm all over the place with this, but I originally was just going to show you the color. So that's the inside of the pistol. And here you go. I wanted to show you this. This is the recoil reduction system. And this replaced, if you take a look at some of the older HK's USP, you have the dual capture recoil system, and there was with a nested one in the back for recoil reduction. Well, it was replaced with this. And sometimes actually when you move the pistol around, even though it's put together, you can actually, if you move it around, you hear that thing moving. So let me see if I can hit that with a light as well. Give you a look. Just beautiful job by HK as always. And to put it back together, let's go here, line up the notch. Check the clear again. And there we go. Okay, now I will say goodbye. HK45, imported by the Sportsman's Loft in North Dakota. What do you think of it? What do you think of the HK45 as a whole? Do you like this color combination? And again, it's a little bit more mustardy brown than the way it's coming across on camera, but looking forward to your thoughts. And please remember that I upload videos every Friday morning and on Wednesday mornings as well when I have time. A couple of I shouldn't say a couple, quite a few subscribers have sent me messages either through Instagram or private messages asking me if I had set up a Patreon account and that they would like to contribute to the cause. It's something that I'm starting to explore, basically, especially with the environment that we're in right now. So you may hear more about that later if I decide to go in that route. I've established a Patreon account, I haven't put anything in there. Anyway, looking forward to your comments. Thank you very much for stopping by, and until the next one, God bless.